All right, what's going on, guys? I'm Ethan Tuttle, WCSN hockey reporter. Today, we're down here in the sunny desert in Tempe, Arizona. We're gonna be taking a tour with John Loeffner of Arizona State Hockey in the equipment room. Let's go take a peek, guys. Before we hopped into a tour of the facilities, I stopped by John's office to get to know the man behind the everyday hockey operations at Arizona State.
Yeah, so I started in Utah with the Utah Grizzlies in the ECHL. I was there for 3 seasons, and then I went out to South Carolina for a season. Ended up coming back to Utah, and then made my way here. So it was, you know, ECHL's, it's a pro league, but it's we call it a 4-letter league. It's definitely minor league hockey, 12-hour bus rides and stuff like that. So. Yeah. A little different than being here with Division I sports.
Yeah, so I mean, out in South Carolina, Utah, so now you're in Arizona. You've kind of been all over the board. How does Arizona's hockey culture compare to some of the other places you've been so far?
I mean, it's an NHL city, right? The Coyotes have been here for 26 years now, so it's one of the best hockey environments I've ever been in. And, you know, that's second nature when you have an NHL team. The team tends to build up that support and fan base. So this is as good as it gets, man. This is unbelievable out here.
And when you came into Arizona State, I mean, we see what it is now. We see what they're building now at the new multi-purpose arena. What was it like when you stepped into your position here?
I mean, it was awesome. This was a dream job. As soon as I saw it open, I knew that it was something I wanted to do. And just to get the opportunity was amazing. And you know, to help build a program, to be a very small part of building a historic program was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
All right, we're heading up here. So, John, can you tell me what's in this room right here?
Yeah, I mean, this is our skate shop / my office / equipment room, and kind of a little bit of everything. You know, we've got our skate sharpener. We've got a profiler here, which just kind of shapes the blades into different ways. Our riveter, which is used to attach the steel to the boot, essentially. We got a big heavy-duty clay sewing machine here, so that'll allow us to fix or repair pretty much anything equipment-wise. Yeah, so this is actually, it's called a Clays sewing machine. It's actually meant for shoemaking, believe it or not. This will sew through anything. It'll sew through a skate, it'll sew through plastic, it'll sew through your finger. I've come dangerously close to that a few times. But mostly we'll use it for any equipment repairs or modification to the actual hard equipment, or a lot of times we'll use it to fix gloves, to patch palms in gloves, stuff like that. Take a look here at the stick wall. How many, do you guys know specifically how many sticks you actually have right now? We're probably at 300 or 400 sticks right now.
Wow.
Between 12 and 18 per guy, depending on the guy.
Here we go now.
All right, so we're here in the locker room. John, can you tell me a little bit about the locker design and how long you guys have had these units in here so far?
Yeah, I mean, they built this locker room the year before we turned Division I, and it's a great locker room. Like, can't complain at all. Beautiful lockers. Got everything, all the space that we need, so we're pretty lucky here. So on a practice day, we'll get whatever colors coach wants the guys in, usually about 24 hours before. My guys will get it all set up. I'm pretty lucky, and my students take care of that stuff for the most part, so I can focus on, you know, skate sharpening, stuff like that. So this is a typical practice day. I think we're gonna do some sort of scrimmage today, so we're about 50-50. On a game day, obviously it'll be whatever jerseys we decide to hang that day, what uniforms we want to wear, and it looks very similar. Maybe a little bit cleaner on a game day, but not too much. Pretty similar. Yeah, we have an amazing partnership with Adidas. We're really lucky to be with them. And Adidas considers us the 33rd NHL team. So everything NHL teams get access to, we get access to. We're really fortunate in that regard. Not many NCAA schools, if any, get that treatment.
So John, how many uniform combinations do you guys have in total, if you have a certain number?
I don't know the actual number. It's a lot. To give you an idea, I believe we have 8 helmets this year. Like I said, I think we're at 8 jerseys and 3 pairs of pants and 3 pairs of gloves. So we'll have to have some math guy, maybe my student can do that.
So have a student, leave that for the students. So plenty of combinations down here in the desert. Taking a look up here, we've got some cool game pucks against that series against St. Thomas that was just played and from earlier in the year. But what's this pitchfork up here and what's its significance to the team in here? Yeah,
so that pitchfork is awarded to the player of the game every time we win. Whoever won it last is the one who gets to decide who gets it next. So it's just kind of a neat player of the game award, and it's one of the most unique.
That wraps up the tour. A big thanks to John Loeffner for letting us poke around his office and space to learn about his day-to-day operations around Oceanside.